Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Before we start with the video, I wanted to tell you that we have an amazing book, Tracing Qur'an, Juz Amma, Juz 30th, that is Surah Naba to Surah Nas. If you are planning to, write or begin writing Quran in the month of Ramadan, this should be on your priority list. This is completely verified by a Hafiz from Australia, and so you don't need to worry about whether you're writing it correct or not. It has all the instructions, as you can see. Okay, you can just use a pencil or a ballpoint pen and start writing. It starts with Surah Naba. It is grayed out, so you can use a ballpoint pen or even a pencil to write. It is ideal for kids. If you want them to start writing Quran, if you want them to connect with Quran, then I request you to consider ordering this in the app. The link to our app is mentioned in the comment section. As you can see, this is all the way till Surah Nas. Okay, so whether you want to connect yourself with the Quran or you want any of your kids in the family to connect, I think this is an amazing opportunity. So go ahead and download the app and place your order, inshallah. And inshallah, you'll get a lot of barakah. Now let's start with the video. In this video, we will learn how to write the initial, middle, and the end forms of the letter Sin. These are fairly easy shapes to write. That is why we will cover all three in a single video. Every time I keep informing that in order to master connections, you should learn basics first. So if you haven't learned basics, then I would suggest you watch the video series on standalone letters. I will leave the link in the description and inshallah also in the I button. So once you finish that, when you come to connections, it'll get very easy. So let's start. The first stroke of Sin is similar to that of standalone shape, which is approximately 1 nukta. This is approximately 1 nukta. This. Then from here you make a half connection, come straight and then go up. This would be lower in height as compared to this stroke. Then from here you make a plateau like this and then go up. The instructions remain the same till here as compared to standalone shape, but it changes from here. For standalone, you make the casa from here. That's not going to be the case when it comes to connected form. So for that, you make this stroke and this becomes your casa. Now from here you can connect whichever letter you'd like. Let's say I want to connect Aleph. So I connect my Aleph from here. Okay, as for measurement, this should be approximately 1.5 to 2 nukta. This would be approximately 1 to 1.5 nukta, and this would be 1 nukta. Okay, that's the initial shape of the letter Sin. There is just one variation that you should be aware of, which I will explain here. First stroke, from here, you go up like this. Same, everything remains same till here, but here it changes. You go up and towards the left hand side. You go higher and then make a bump to drop like this. This is used generally when you connect Jim Ha Ha or even with Ba at times. Okay, it's quite important, so it's good that you should know. Now if you want to connect, let's say Dal, again the rules remain the same. Make this stroke, then from here you make your Dal. Like this. so on and so forth. Now when it comes to middle shape of the letter Sin, let's connect it with Ba. You will omit the first stroke and you'll replace it. Rather, you'll replace it with something else. So this will not be written in the middle form. We will basically write two of these. This is the first stroke. And this is the second stroke. You make your Ka'sa, and then from here you can connect whichever letter you wish to connect. Let's say I want to connect the letter Ba. So this is my letter Ba. This. Okay. Observe these three teeth are similar. Not exactly the same, but similar when it comes to the middle shape. The mizan remains the same. Okay. Now let's look at how Sin appears in the end form. The end form, if you remember, is generally a combination of standalone and the middle form. So if I want to connect, say, with the letter Lam, this is my Lam. Now I make my Sin from here. And then from here, I will connect my Ka'sa. This. This. The mizan remains the same, of course, just like standalone. So this would be approximately 5 nokta in width. In depth is approximately 2 nokta. If you want to make sheen, just assign nokta, and this becomes your sheen. There is one more shape of Sin which is an exceptional shape, and that is with Kashida. We generally don't use it, but you can. This, now if I connect with Alif, this will become Sin and Alif. We generally do it with 3 nukta to make, because this would look more like sheen, and it looks even better, to be honest, and it's easily recognizable. Let me make this again a bit better. So this is your Sin in the initial form. Okay. You can use the same in the middle and the end form as well. If I have to use it in the end form, it would be with the Kashida. Same shape. And then eventually, at the end, you will make the Ka'sa. So this essentially becomes your sheen. This. Okay, so that's what I have for the letter Sin, initial, middle, and the end form. I hope you find this easy. As a reminder, of course, you can learn everything in depth in our app. The link of our app will be mentioned in the description. Also note, you can purchase supplies related to Arabic calligraphy. We have qalams, we have inks, we have everything that is necessary. The inks that you see that I use in the videos are Qalabar Kagaz inks. You can buy bamboo columns, and there are other columns as well. It helps me out. So I do invite you to download the app and purchase anything that you need from the app. We also have a complete free basic course available at your disposal. So go ahead and learn as much as you can. That's all I have for this video. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.